U.S. President Donald Trump's recent move to lift certain sanctions on Syria has sparked confusion and concern, as it also resulted in the removal of several Russian entities from a specific U.S. sanctions list. However, Ukrainian officials were quick to clarify that sanctions related to Russia's invasion of Ukraine remain fully in effect. In a June 30th executive order, President Trump revoked long-standing U.S. sanctions against Syria, originally imposed in 2004. According to Vladyslav Vlasiuk, an advisor and presidential commissioner for Sanctions Policy in Ukraine, the change led to the removal of several Russian banks, companies, and individuals from the Syrian-related sanctions list managed by the U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC. Among those delisted were Moskovski Aktsionerny Bank Tempbank, Russian Financial Alliance Bank, Hudson Trade Limited, Mikhail Georgievich Gagloev, Isa Alzady, Kirsan Nikolaevich Ilyumzanov, Alexei Makarov. Vlasiuk emphasized that these removals apply only to sanctions imposed under the Syrian regime. Sanctions related to Russia's aggression against Ukraine have not been lifted, he wrote in a public statement. Partial delisting, not a broader rollback. Ukrainian MP Alexei Honcharенko further clarified that entities like Rollback would have been sanctioned under multiple regimes, including those targeting Syria, Iran, and Russia, were only removed from the Syrian designation. The company remains under U.S. sanctions for its role in the war in Ukraine and ties to Iran. The same goes for other Russian firms, Honcharенko said. Although their Syria designation was removed from the SDN and SSI lists, their Russia and Iran tags are still active. Russian banks remain blocked. A risky overlap. The decision has generated criticism and confusion in media and policy circles. Some outlets suggested that Trump may have unintentionally lifted restrictions on certain Russian entities while targeting only Syria. Analysts noted that companies like Rollback, which exports Russian arms globally, were among those affected by the rollback. Syrian officials, meanwhile, welcomed the executive order, viewing it as a step toward economic recovery after years of civil war. Ukrainian officials continue to monitor the situation closely, reaffirming that U.S. sanctions in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine are still in place and unchanged.